Hi, welcome back. I'm Brainerror, and today we are playing Mary's Room, which is a short exploration game about a unconventional friendship between two classmates. You should be able to play it in one go. There's no saves whatsoever, so I'm guessing it will probably be around an hour, if not shorter. And it's got really good reviews, so it was in my library unplayed. I want to go through all my backlog and finish up games as well. And I thought this would be a perfect little break in between the forest, because the forest is probably going to be quite a long let's play, but I try not to upload too many a week of that. So I thought this is like the other end of the spectrum where it's like a really chill and nice. And I think we are going back to Mary's room when it's like 20 years later after their friendship or something like that. So I'm looking forward to what this is going to be. And it gave me good vibes, so I'm looking forward to it. And we could all do with some chill vibes once in a while. Already.
I didn't want to come back. Why would I? After all that's happened. Even in here. So, where is the journal?
The journal? I wasn't expecting voice acting. Oh.
Is that me? Oh my god, the hair. What was I thinking?
Which one? They both look pretty good. Also, if I already played this, I'm very sorry, but I am playing it now.
Look, Mr. Torres. I'm happy he finally got remarried. A honeymoon in the Bahamas. Wish I was there with them.
Did it say I could zoom? Oh yeah, I can. Nice. I mean, it's set unplayed in my library, so...
California crisp white wines. I'll need a crate of those when I get out of here.
Oh god. A bit of an alky. This kind of gives me what happened to...
Don't need to go in there. That's the bathroom.
Well, I don't know that. What did it say? No entry unless you're a tourist from the future. Bumblebee. Hi, Kelsey. Yes.
Hi, Kelsey.
Oh.
Yes, I'm talking to you. I know you've been reading my journal. Can I ever forgive you for what you did? Honestly, I don't know. I'm trying really hard, but I don't know how. Because I don't understand any of it. You are my friend, and I loved you unconditionally. I did what I did because of you, and I stood up to him because of you. But you, I don't know. Right now, I can't be near you, so I don't want you to come find me. I promise I'll be all right. Marie.
Except she wouldn't be. She would not be all right.
Okay. I'm not too sure about the voice acting, but I'll push through. Please remind me if I've played this already. I really don't know. Alright. Simon Alexander won't be found.
Sometimes it got so hot, this thing wasn't doing it anymore. Then we'd take off to Mr. Jones's swimming pool.
Mr. Jones, Jones.
I guess he must have seen us.
Call me Mr. Jones, Mr. Jones, Mr. Jones, get up now.
Chemistry holds no surprises. Love that.
I love the cat.
She wouldn't stop about time travel and black holes and stuff. I just wanted to do something simple. Calculate shit. Boring is what she said. Her, the weird kid, talked boring. So yeah, we settled on antimatter, because who wants to be boring? Mr. Torres. Thick as thieves, those two. Ever since Lorraine died, they only had each other. Marie was suffering when he was in intensive care. That was a nasty knife wound.
Alright.
Ah, yes. The science project. Of all people, they chose to pair me with the girl from Food Rescue. Outrageous. But I got over it and chose to work my ass off. I had to if I wanted to get that scholarship.
However big our world is in our hearts, our minds, in our outsized atlases, the universe is even bigger. There are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on the world's beaches. More stars in the universe than seconds of time that have passed since Earth formed. More stars than words and sounds ever uttered by all humans who have ever lived. The day we cease exploration of the cosmos is the day we threaten the continuance of our species. In that bleak world, arms bearing, resource-hungry people and nations, would we be prone to act on their low contracted prejudices, and would have seen the last gasp of human enlightenment, until the rise of visionary new culture once again embraces the cosmic perspective, a perspective in which we are one, fitting neither above nor below, but within. Of course it's Tyson. Oh, the song stopped singing. I have such a deja vu with this game. But if I'm wrong, then I'm happy. Maybe I played it before and I decided it wasn't something I wanted to play, but it doesn't seem like I would do that. It gives me all sorts of vibes, like Suicide of Rachel Foster, What Happened to Kajigger, I forgot her name. I love these glow in the dark.
There's no such thing as food waste. And don't I know it? The smell of garbage will be in my nose forever, and the taste of it in my mouth. I swore I would never be that hungry again. I didn't care what it took.
Okay. So you've been through some shit?
She asked me why I was so angry all the time, and I told her because it's a dirty deal. It's Russian roulette and utterly unfair. The cards I'd been dealt, any player would have passed. I chose to be angry instead. But Marie, my friend Marie, she got me a new deck and suggested I deal again.
Cute. I have a journal. There's J journal tab. How do I look at my journal? Ask. Don't know. Oh.
Marie insisted on saving these. She was going to make a new world with them, whatever that was supposed to be. I've never actually seen her build anything. He had money, you see? He bought me things. I was gonna wear these to the prom. Fancy, right? At the time, I didn't know where the money came from.
Also, I love this doormat. I'm not a shadow person.
Shadow person. Yeah, it took me all I had to convince her she wasn't.
What happened? What happened to Marie?
Mr. Torres gave me my own set of keys, so I'd feel at home. I loved him for it, but every time I used those keys, I felt a pang of guilt.
Why?
Every Tuesday, the food trucks would roll in. Me and Marie never missed Jorge's tamales. When I was a kid, Jorge would put some aside, just in case my mom was too drunk to feed me again.
Right. Don't know why that always gets me. Like, any storyline where a kid gets neglected because a parent is like either doing drugs or alcohol just always hits me straight in the stomach.
I need to find the key. A 5-figure number.
Alright. 5-figure number, maybe in the case?
I
Oh,
need
that is
to
that.
find-
Sorry. Thought it was the shopping bags I was
She
looking at.
loved being a birthday girl. Mr. Torres would take her shopping every year. I loved skinny dipping, but Marie insisted on wearing this thing. Really, I mean, it was Mr. Jones's pool, after dark. No one would ever come close to the freak. And he wasn't there, just to be clear. But someone else was.
So maybe not go skinny dipping then, huh?
I couldn't afford a car, and Marie didn't want one, so we rode our bikes everywhere. I thought I looked silly, and with those damn sparkly shoes, I probably did. Yeah, I was losing my glamour status at school right there. Food rescue. Yeah, it was a good place to be, until Marie showed up. I know she didn't mean anything by it, but the pity in her eyes. Worse than being hungry. The Green Eatery. Green as in with fungus. Yes, I am never eating Ayurvedic lasagna ever again.
Why?
But some people must have liked Mr. Jones's cooking because he was out every night cooking his green stuff.
Sounds right to me. So yeah, she's been through some stuff. Phone.
That's Trevor's phone number. He called her. I knew he blamed her for everything, though she should have blamed him for what he did to her and Mr. Torres.
Well, it's not 5 numbers, but it's a number. I like the burger phone. I've always wanted a burger phone when I was little.
She once asked me, "Don't you ever dream, Kelsey?" And I said, I don't. I don't dream. I plan. What I didn't tell her was that I wouldn't allow anyone to mess with those plans. Disgusting, but cheap. I got used to them after I didn't want to go to the food kitchen anymore. The vicious taste of these meatballs still beat the humiliation of being served by Marie. Have you ever peeled an orange so juicy the drops erupted from underneath its skin like fireworks in the setting sun? The trees in Mr. Jones's garden had them. I used to live off his garden vegetables and fruit before I met Trevor.
Alright, let's look at the journal. Because I was trying to find the journal. So this is the journal that keeps on being updated. High school kid saves classmates from hunger. After that school article, people kept asking me why I did it. As if I were some kind of hero. So stupid. And I kept telling them the same story. Aren't they sick of it yet? Maybe I should publish a book. My life story. So they'll stop bugging me, crazy people. Here, for the last time. Last fall, I caught a kid stealing someone's lunch from a backpack. As they stuffed the sandwich in his mouth, our eyes locked. He panicked, dropped the food and ran. I never realized some of my classmates were actually hungry. So I joined food rescue to help. There, the end. Everyone satisfied? So that was November 9th. November 17th. We had a party today, celebrating 3 years of food rescue. Everyone was there. All those happy, familiar faces. Loved it. Kelsey came in. I never took her for one of the hungry. I don't think she knows my name, but everyone knows her. Everyone knows hers. She's gorgeous. It surprised me, that's all. I could see the shame in her eyes when she had to accept a bag of groceries from me. Still, I couldn't take my eyes off her. If this world allows someone like Kelsey Jackson to be hungry, it must be everywhere. So I'm going to fight it with everything I've got. Aww. November 21st. Oh my god, they put me on Kelsey's team. My heart races wherever I stop to think about it. Don't think she's all that pleased though. I wonder whether she remembers me from food rescue. God, I hope not. I feel so connected to her. Is that weird? Oh, isn't that weird? I'd love for us to be friends. She's just amazing. Can't wait to start working on our science project. Did you get that? Our project. I feel like I'm going to explode from excitement. December 4th. I screwed up, but I was worried. I'm still worried. And what else could I do? Kelsey hasn't been to food rescue in a while, and I just wanted to make sure she wasn't hungry or something. So I offered her my sandwich. Why did I do that? Now we'll never be friends. Good one, Marie. Really, really well done. She looked at me like I was crazy and walked out. And now we're behind with the project too. I hope we make the deadline. Aww. January 5th. We're all just matter. That's what Kelsey keeps saying. And she's right. Right, I'm gonna read this bit once the other one is updated. Because I want to get like the full story of it. Okay, cool. I'm back. So what else have I not seen? Oh, open drawers.
Mr. Torres and Marie were robbed in their own house. Not long after we met at Food Rescue.
Oh, that's how I got
He was
stabbed.
stabbed. Almost died. She was knocked out with a baseball bat.
Ooh.
She was in the hospital for a while. Stitches, concussion. She still had headaches, she said.
Oh, journal updated. What's this? Smoking jar.
She hated my cigarettes. Every time I felt like going out and buying a pack, she made me put the money in that money jar. One day, that money would pay for our gas to drive to college. We only needed money for the one way. I ended up using it to get to Vancouver.
Nice.
I didn't like that she kept the stone. Why did she have to be reminded? I told her I was sorry, but she said it was for me, to remind me.
What happened with the stone? Alright. I swear I've played this already.
Lorraine, Marie's mom, died when she was 5. My mother, she might as well have been dead. She looked more dead than alive, anyhow. Passed out on the couch, empty bottles of gin on the floor.
Notebook?
La La Land. That movie was a shit piece of crap. Glad Trevor snuck us in. I don't think I could have handled wasting $20 on that. Never thought I'd see Marie there. Then again, she always was a dreamer. I bet she loved it.
Alright.
She never realized I didn't want to be her friend in public.
Oh. Yeah, I like it on. Oh. Password? Is it Kelsey?
Damn, what's the password again? I need to find it.
I'm not a shadow person. Let's look at our emails.
Why does someone need to get hurt before we step up and act, for Christ's sake? If they had, none of this shit would have happened, and no one would have died.
Harassment by fellow student. Hi Marie, it grieves me to hear that this is how you feel, but I'm afraid there's not much I can do at this stage. I understand you are alarmed and feel unsafe, but Trevor has not broken any school laws, nor has he hurt anyone. I would like to invite you and Trevor into my office to see if we can start up a conversation between the two of you. Bad idea. Let me know when you are ready to talk. You know where to find me. That is... Oh, I hate that so much.
Oh no. Why didn't you tell me, Marie? No wonder you were so frightened. We never should have gone to the Orange Grove.
I want to see the kitty gif. Cute. Nothing but
One day,
cats.
I just had to know. What's up with all the cats? She said she admired them. That they were who they were without any pretense. That they had no fear of confrontation. She wanted to be more like them.
They do have fear of confrontation, though.
When Bumblebee went missing, Marie cried for days. She thought I couldn't hear her at night. I could never prove it, but I'm sure it was Trevor.
No.
Marie, what were you thinking? You know that's illegal.
Depends where you are, I guess. We had a few updates to the journal.
That's Marie's birthday. That's weird. I guess she wrote it down for that Ben guy, for her pizza and movie party. Alright, I might have been a little jealous.
It's the 5th of March today. Should have played it yesterday. No, we've already seen that. We've seen the whiteboard. Not turn on the TV. Have you seen this man? String of burglaries in Orange Grove.
Have you seen this man? Yeah, I've seen him.
Wait, you think Trevor was also the one that did the burglary?
I thought I was so lucky. An adoring boyfriend, free burgers from the kitchen he worked in, sparkly things he bought me. I thought if I took care of him, he'd take care of me, and we'd get out, just in case I didn't get that scholarship. I had no idea where the money came from.
Yeah, you say that. Also, who says this kind of thing? I could watch that gorgeous mouth eat anything. Gross. We all know what you mean by that, you fucking freak. Right. Is that everything? Oh, bike basket.
Trevor was never far off, though. When Marie and I rode our bikes through dark nights just to get a taste of those perfect oranges, I knew he was lurking in the shadows. I never told her, but I think that's how he found us. He followed us back to the room. Marie always dreamed about going to Europe. I don't think she ever went.
Aw. Bumblebee. Oh.
Mr. Torres loved that beer. After the robbery, he only had a couple left. Apparently they were hard to come by. Still, we decided to try a bottle once. Marie loved that label. She drew it in her journal. I remember that. All that happened later that night, I'm not sure. Maybe I don't want to remember.
But this is Monica Piss, and he's Belgian. So California's summer beer with Monica Piss on it is kind of like... weird. Have I looked at... oh, sunglasses.
I wore those a lot. Not to protect my eyes, but to hide them. I didn't want anyone to know.
That you were hungover or high? Or beaten up? I think I've looked at everything in the room so far. I don't know if it unlocks stuff. I still need to find the code. So I don't know when I'm gonna find that. We looked in her jacket, right? Yeah.
She asked me why I was so angry.
Sorry. We've already seen that. Okay, let's go back to the journal. December 22nd. Just stop. Why do you keep writing this shit? I know there isn't much news in Orange Grove, but it's been ages. Not literally, but you know. They are never gonna find them. I wish everyone would just stop. Leave us alone. So I can forget that whole god-awful night. Some think my dad was a hero for trying to stop them. Truth is, we never saw them coming. When that guy jumped and stabbed my dad, something snapped and I would have punched him, scratched his eyes out. I swear. I think I would have killed him. But the other one got to me before I even knew there were two. I never saw their faces, neither did my dad, so they never caught them. I'm not fearless. Right. January 5th. Nothing was different. We're all just matter. That's what Kelsey keeps saying, and she's right. But matter is also life, and life is something we need to take care of. She likes to be out on a limb. She says she's got nothing to lose. Bam! She didn't even realize what she was saying. Or maybe I'm too sensitive. Guess it will show me to believe that we were friends. I guess I'm a shadow person after all. I think she's gonna break her neck, by the way. See if I care. January 10th. I love cats because they're not afraid to be difficult. That's true. 19th. Happy birthday, Mom. January 28th. I'm trying to ignore the fact that all of Kelsey's cute stuff is paid for with Trevor's money. He's such a creep. I don't get what she sees in him. She says I'm jealous, as if. Thing is, she thinks she needs to get away from all... she thinks she needs him to get away from all of this, but she doesn't. She got away from her mom all on her own. Kelsey's the smartest, coolest, sweetest person you can imagine. She doesn't need anyone to get her out. She can do that all on her own. Too bad she doesn't believe that herself yet. February 14th. Fuck, I'm so stupid. Finally got to see La La Land. They showed it on Classics Night at the theater. I went with Ben. Loved it. Kelsey was there too. I was so happy to see her. I actually friggin' hugged her. And she pushed me away. Asked me what I thought I was doing. And then that Trevor asshole was enjoying the show. And their stupid cheerleader friends. Aww. We're going to be friends. February 16th. Okay, I've calmed down a bit. That La La night was with Trevor. And he is such a fucking asshole. She's different when she's around him. Not that it makes it alright. But she did come straight over to tell me she was sorry. She knows she was wrong. Broke my window with that damn rock. She said if I'd answered the call of the pebbles, she wouldn't have thrown the rock. She's been here ever since. Doesn't have anywhere else to go really, except for Trevor. I'm glad she'd rather sleep here. Right now, as I write this, she's on the bed going over some notes from class. I like having her here. And Dad's okay with it. March 3rd. Oh, those sparkly shoes. She wears them all the time. Last night the heels dug into my calf. That freaking hurt. Have you seen those heels? So I yanked them off her feet and told her, not in the bed. She was amused. Can't think why. To be honest, I wish I was a size 9. Because they look absolutely gorgeous. On Kelsey's feet at least. When I tried them on, I looked like a little girl trying on mommy's shoes. Seriously, I have a size 9. Well, 9.5 actually. And it's a pain because it's such an average size. You can never find anything nice in it. I mean, they're always sold out. That's what I mean. March 17th. You may have noticed, sweet journal, that there are less and less F words in these pages. I'm so friggin' proud. Only when I go berserk, like when Kelsey threw that rock through my window, then it's hard to keep up. Did I write this journal? I feel like I'm reading my own journal here. Like when I was 13 or something. Did you know that as a little girl I used to curse abundantly? Trying to extend my vocabulary here. They really do write like that. It's so funny. Dad thought it indicated intelligence, and I guess it looked cute, up to a certain age. But he said Mom hated it, so every time I used the F word, he made me put a piece of candy in the swear jar. Can't tell you how much that hurt every time. Because I'd never see it again. I think he secretly ate it. He must have rejoiced. Yep, vocabulary extension again. Every time I swore like a madman. Mad woman. Must have. The fucking swear jar. She called me her friend today. I'm not a shadow person anymore. She's my friend. Aww. Oh wait, was that it? Accidentally... Oh yeah, next was like obscured, so... All is now harmed. Kelsey is so angry at the world, like all the time. It's kind of annoying, but I get it. We all have different stories to tell. April 9th. Oh, one day after my birthday. So as a friend, I did the only decent thing. I told her she could do anything she wanted. She just had to make it happen, not wait for it. I told her to deal again. Not drugs, the cards. April 13th. I think he's crazy. He keeps calling me at the most impossible hours just to yell at me. Calling me names, threatening me that if I don't let Kelsey go, he'll do this or that. As if I've got her tied up in here. I now unplug the phone when I go to sleep. May 19th. Today was a good day. Only 5 emails from Trevor. Only 5! I hope he's finally getting it. She's not coming back. He really holds me responsible for it. I can handle that, if it keeps him away from her. When I saw him in the hallway this morning, he slid his fingers across his throat again. If he wasn't such a scary-ass clown, I'd laugh. But he does scare me. I don't tell Kelsey these things. She shouldn't worry. May 22nd. These are the good times that make me forget. All my troubles seem so far away. Wait a minute. Is that a song? Kelsey took me night swimming in Mr. Jones's pool. I was scared shitless the first time, but 2 beers and freshly picked oranges. Chill, best nights ever. June 7th. Took me forever to convince Kelsey to ride a bike because it ain't cool. Our rides are the best part of the day now, and on this day we rode them through Mr. Jones's orange grove. In broad daylight, we got home with a basket full of the juiciest golden oranges. I didn't even think about getting caught. June 12th. They're not listening. I've tried every authority at school. I even tried the cops, but they just patted my shoulder. Poor little girl, still traumatized. Bump on the head didn't do her any good. Fuck! Yes, I'm swearing now. A jar full of candy. What should I do? I wish I could tell Kelsey, but she'd go insane and get herself hurt or worse. Go back to him. Trevor is dangerous. June 23rd. I know it's him, and there's nothing I can do. They never believe me. I don't think I'll ever see Bumblebee again. Don't make me cry. June 30th. I can't sit and watch. I'll have to be fearless. I found this site where you can buy guns of anyone. Not that I mean to shoot anyone, it's just I don't know what to do anymore. It's for protection, you know? Isn't that what they say? Anyway, there was this guy who wanted to sell me this totally new 9mm. I'm meeting him out of town somewhere. A little shady, I admit, but with Trevor lurking around, I'll take my chances. June 30th. There's been another home invasion, just 2 blocks from here. They killed the woman this time, and the police think it's Trevor. Suppose it was him on our house. I can't wrap my head around it. It's too big. But Kelsey says it isn't true. That Trevor is a bastard but would never commit such violent acts. Looking at that torn t-shirt, I think she might be in denial here. I did it. I hope I'm not going to regret this. July 5th. July 7th. We needed this. Beer, water, oranges. Like so many nights before Trevor. No, I'm not going to let him spoil my night at the pool with Kelsey. He who shall not be named shall not be named. Not today. That's it? Okay. So, where can I find what I need? We've looked in all of this, right? Yeah.
Disgusting, but...
Sorry. And I can't go back out. Maybe on here? No, we've looked at the takeout. Is the light fading? Is it darker in here? The case. Shopping bags. Maybe I should have looked downstairs more. Crap. Can't go downstairs now. Pizza boxes. TV. So what's that? July 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is a note here, but I can't click on it. The time doesn't seem to be going anywhere. It's still 10 past 7. I looked at that. Is it just the same song again? I'm good then. Desk lamp. Open those drawers. Let's think like a proton and stay positive. I looked at those. Oh, Rubik's Cube.
Hated that thing.
Oh, is that all you have to say about it? Oh.
I need to find the key. A 5-figure number.
Oh. No, that's 4. Could be that though. That's a 5-figure number. 56223. I could try it. 56223.
What is the code, Marie? Wait. The journal. It must be in the journal.
Really? Can I do 56223 first?
God damn it. What is the combination?
Alright, I'll look into journal. So somewhere in the journal. Well, there's a 1 there. So maybe it's those. 1. Yeah, it is. Okay. I didn't even... I did see it, but I didn't see it at the same time, if you know what I mean. So 3, 4, 9... 3, 4, 9, 5... 1. 3, 4, 9, 5, 1. 3, 4, 9, 5, 1.
What is the code, Marie?
3...
Wait.
4...
The journal.
Shut up!
It must be in the journal.
9... 5... 1.
Yay! Good work, Kelsey.
Oh, the gun.
Oh my god. The past, like the future, is indefinite and exists only as a spectrum of possibilities. Stephen Hawking said that. I wish it were true. But there was nothing I could do about the past. It was definite as hell. Sometimes I didn't get Marie. I really thought a night by Jones's pool would help her relax. She used to love it there. But she insisted someone had been watching us. I just wanted to have a good time, and she was ruining it, so I said some things I shouldn't have. She just stood there, staring at the window. I was so annoyed. And that's when I knew she'd been right. Trevor. Right there in the room. He'd just come in through the open window. How did he find us? He didn't know where Marie and I lived. I always made sure of that. But he took an orange from his backpack and started peeling it. It had been Trevor by the pool, and he'd followed us home. He said to Marie, "I told you not to mess with me." But still, I didn't get it. No, it wasn't until he started moving in on her that I realized it was Marie. He was after Marie. He blamed her for everything, and he had a knife. I'd never seen him so angry, so evil. Marie tried to get it away from him. He asked her why she never answered her phone. Did she not read her emails? Or did she think they were hollow threats? God, I just wanted to punch him with anything I could lay my hands on. My backpack. I smashed it against his wrist, knocking the knife out of his hands. Marie went for it, but Trevor was faster. He kicked her in the head. I dove for the knife, but he jumped me. As we struggled, he hissed, "Didn't I get enough action yet?"
Maybe I needed another baseball bat to get my kicks. I stopped, because right then I knew what he was up to. He asked Marie about Mr. Torres. Was he all right? Did he still get stomach aches? Marie lay on the floor by the bed, in shock, realizing it had been Trevor who almost killed her father. Then Trevor looked at me, added with a smile. And her. That's when it all went to pieces. Trevor ripped us apart, and he was enjoying it. Marie didn't understand. I tried to explain, apologized, but she wasn't listening. She kept asking me if I'd been there with Trevor in their house.
Oh, she was the other
Trevor
burglar.
stirred things up even more. He told her it was me who had hit her over the head with a baseball bat, that I'd enjoyed it. I screamed in frustration. No, that's not what happened. Tears streamed down Marie's face. She couldn't believe I would do that. Hurt her deliberately. God, I wanted Trevor to stop talking. I attacked him, scratched his face, hit him wherever I could. I hated him. He was twisting everything. I wanted to tell her that I was sorry. Yes, we robbed the house, and we got caught by Mr. Torres. But I never meant for anyone to get hurt. I didn't smash Marie's head. I panicked. I wanted to stop her from seeing me. When I realized how badly injured she was, I called the police. I tried to stay, but Trevor wouldn't let me. He pulled me by my hair into the van. But Marie wasn't listening. I was losing it, and I like to think I beat Trevor up pretty good. But Trevor punched back harder and faster. He was about to crack my skull. Marie clawed for the box beside her, opened it. She screamed, told us to stop, pointed that 9mm at us. Trevor went nuts, charged for her. She screamed, told him to stay back. She'd never shot a gun in her life. She wasn't going to start now. Trevor grabbed her by the shoulders and...
That made me jump.
What do you think you remember is not necessarily what really happened, or how others remember it. But Trevor fell back on the carpet, dead. That we all remember.
Did he squeeze the trigger? Oh no, he grabbed her by the shoulders, so she just shot anyway.
Mom, where are you? Did you get the journal?
I'll be down in a minute.
Aunt Marie is getting a little worked up here. She threatened to smoke a cigar. In your car.
She's still
Don't let
there?
her. Don't let her smoke. I love that car.
She knows you do. Get down here, Mom. You're taking like forever.
I'll be down in a minute.
Bring
Everything's
the
gone.
journal.
So they're still friends?
Of course I knew it was her. Who else? There's only one thing to do. Get to Marie.
So she eventually got back in touch. Aww. And everything else is gone. Oh, now I can read the whole journal? Oh, there's more stuff? So that is the last thing we saw. I regret food rescue. I regret the science project. I regret it all. My father could have died because of me and my inability to pick real friends. Kelsey never was who she said she was. I never really knew her, it turned out. It's all been bullshit. And I am so stupid. I should have realized in that Lala night and walked away for good. Because someone died right in this room. I made him die. I pulled a trigger. Made a bullet pierce his head. Made his blood soak the carpet, drip through the cracks into the floor where it will remain forever. To bear witness to what I'm capable of. I can't stay here. Am I the same me? I don't know anymore. I have to fix this. Fix me. Away from her. I have to focus on the positives in my life and stop questioning myself. Why did she do it? Why did I do it? Did I deserve this? Am I an evil person? A killer? I shot him in the head, for Christ's sake. I should have gone for his leg. Dad calls them intrusive thoughts. I say they're the truth. I'm stronger than I look. I can do this. I will go up north to Uncle George, as Dad suggested. Nice and cool up there. I'll be able to think and finish high school. I'm leaving this journal here because I need a clean slate and fresh pages. I'm sorry. Dear diary, maybe I'll send for you someday when all of this is long over and I've dealt with being a murderer. Hi Kelsey. Yes, I'm talking to you. I know you've been reading my journal. Can I ever forgive for what you did? Honestly, I don't know. I'm trying really hard, but I don't know how because I don't understand any of it. You were my friend, and I loved you unconditionally. And I did what I did because of you. I stood up to him because of you. But you, I don't know. Right now, I can't be near you. So I don't want you to come find me. I promise I'll be alright. New end. Okay, let's go downstairs. I should look at some of the other things, or don't need to go in there, right?
No, that's her parents' room.
I'll just check it.
What, more than 100 again today? Glad I don't have to deal with that anymore.
So we're going to Vancouver? I mean... Oh. I guess I'm done. That was really a nice story, actually. I mean, it's a really sad story, but I liked how it kind of... It did remind me of, like, similar to Suicide of Rachel Foster and... I forgot the other one. It really annoys me. What happened to... where you also revisit a home and you go through all the memories of the things that you find, and then you find out this entire story. This is a very short version of that and a lot more simple, but I kind of like that sometimes. Peter Verhelle. Oh. Thank you for playing. You're welcome. It's really nice. But yeah, if I have played it before, I'm really sorry, but I'm kind of glad that I replayed it if I have, because it seemed familiar, but I didn't really remember the entire story, and I feel like I was a lot more into it now than if I did play it before, because most of it was like a vague recollection of things. But I'm glad I played it. It was a very intense, sad story, and yeah, sometimes things like that just happen, but it's hard when you go through a lot in life and then you get shaped in a certain way, and then when people do get close to you genuinely, you don't know what to do with that. And I think that's what Kelsey's problem was for a long time. Kept on choosing like the abusive relationships because that's all she's known throughout her life, being neglected, abused, used. And then when somebody like Marie came along, she just was like, she didn't know what to do with it. So she treated her badly because that's all she's known, which is really sad. And I'm sad that Marie had to go through so much in her life to kind of get on the same level as Kelsey. And now they're kind of still friends, which is nice. I'm just glad that they ended up together as friends or whatever, and that they're moving to Vancouver and hopefully heal from all of this. Yeah, a very intense but sad story with a semi-good ending. And thank you so much for joining me. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you when I see you.